Welcome back to Chronic Kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a monkey bread. A different kind of monkey bread. A garlicky, buttery, savory monkey bread. One that you could eat for dessert, for appetizer, for dinner, and as always, it's infused, of course. I'll show you how. Step one of our garlic monkey bread is to cook our sausage. So we got a nice hot pan brewing. You get some avocado oil, maybe fresh olive oil. I'm gonna use some canola oil. We got this nice little sausage, but we don't want the casing. So we're gonna just see how much we're gonna use. We're gonna squeeze it out of this casing. Nice, beautiful. Oh yeah, nice sizzle. I mean, you could use the casing if you want. I don't want to do it. We're gonna heat this sausage up. We're gonna brown it real nice. This is gonna go inside of our little monkey breads. I know what you're thinking, monkey bread is sweet, but there are no rules here. We have no shame.
No shame.
I once asked out a woman while she was breastfeeding in Bryant Park. She didn't say yes, but I'm used to it.
Yeah, you're worthy of much shame.
You could catch me unfurling the rest of this sausage on my OnlyFans. I use it all. Fuck it. It's too much. It's definitely too much. Whatever that we have is left over, we'll put it in something nice. Maybe a little lasagna. Now this sausage is pretty well seasoned. I can smell the pepper, the fennel. Maybe we'll do a little bit of salt because salt never hurt anybody.
That's not true at all.
Just gonna get this nice and brown. Don't go too crazy breaking it up. Once it cooks a little bit, it'll be easier to mash around. Got a nice medium heat. I like mine burnt a little bit. You're not really beholden to my preferences, just your own. Something about browning sausage that just makes me feel so lonely. So tired of being alone. Yeah. Someone please. Beautiful. Now these are gonna get stuffed inside of our monkey breads, so they're not gonna cook that much more. So we wanna make sure that it's not raw at all. With this nice sizzling fennel that really just makes me have to stand 4 inches away from this countertop.
3 3/4.
Now we turned up the heat a little bit just to get a nice brown. So we're gonna turn it down, give it one last little fucking scoop. They should be nice and small. Some of them look a little bit too big to you. You can go in, crush them up a little bit. They're gonna cool down. You can break them apart with your hands if you need to. I'm gonna give it just a little bit more salt because that's who I am as a person.
Salty.
We have a nice bowl here. Normally I'd probably put paper towel down, catch some of the grease, but I want this grease. I want it, so I'm gonna have it. A little bit of grease we leave in there for later. We're gonna make some bacon still, so we want that grease in there, that rendered fat for the bacon, so we can homogenize the flavors.
Homogeneity.
We'll be right back. Our sausage is done. Now we're gonna make the wheat butter topping for the monkey bread. Right here, we got 2 sticks of butter. We got 1 stick of wheat butter, 1 stick of regular butter. And I'll be honest with you, if you're gonna use 2 sticks of the wheat butter, you're gonna fuck everybody's life up because there's only gonna be about 32 pieces of monkey bread. And if you're making butter the way that I'm making butter, you're talking about like 100 milligrams per piece of bread. And that is a death certificate for most people, at least a nap certificate for me. We got some minced garlic. We got some fresh parsley. Be nice and liberal with it. Gonna go in there with that. We got some grated Parmesan. We wanna go in there with that. And I got some fontanella cheese I'm gonna grate in real nice. Just so when we dunk our balls in, there's some nice cheese lubricant. Cheese is always good, butter is always good.
Obey the cheese.
So we're gonna give this a little bit of a mix. It's gonna be nice and garlicky, filled with parsley and weed. Look at that nice little basil color we got going on. We got our nice bundt tin here. We got that greased. We got our oven at 350. Now we're gonna get our Grand's biscuits and we're gonna make some balls.
Weird.
All right, we got our monkey bread station. That's how you open them. So you're gonna get 8. We got the big ones here. Just cut these all in half. Easy. No math required. We got a second one. It's important here that we only fill this up halfway, because then it's going to overflow. You're going to burn everything. It's not going to cook all the way through. And then you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to talk shit about Evan. And I don't want that for him.
I don't want it either. I'm sensitive.
He's like Avril Lavigne, but
Without inhibitions?
without the moxie.
What do you mean? I got so much moxie.
Like maybe more like Yosemite Sam without the credibility. Now we're going to roll these into balls. Nice, easy balls. Boom. We're going to press our thumbs in. We're going to get a nice little piece of sausage, a little bit of fresh mutz, and we're just going to stuff it in. Stuff it in. Boom. So we get this nice and closed. We roll it up. Whoa, that came undone there. Make sure you pinch it shut. There we go. Way to go. You should be nice and thick and filled. Bang. Got a nice little pinch going. If you're having any problems, just put this down and give it a little roll on your surface. Boom. Done. So we're going nice in the middle. Press your thumb in. We go a little piece of sausage. That's why it's nice to have the sausage a little bit thin. You could have this cheese overflowing. That never hurt nobody.
Never hurt nobody.
And we get this nice and shut. Just give that a nice little pinch here. And we give it a little bit of a roll. And then we go into our butter. So what we want to do here is about fill this up with 2 layers. We're going to go halfway, like I said. Mowing away. Put on your favorite Gloria Estefan song.
What's your favorite Gloria Estefan song?
Turn the beat around, I would say. I do love to hear percussion, and I do turn it upside down.
You yourself are quite percussive.
If you do have someone in the kitchen abusing you, you generally will work faster.
I'm directing, not abusing.
Just put a little gaslighting on the side there, you know.
Directing!
The joy of this is by the time you're done, that's probably when you'll get good at it. And then you won't do it again for a long time. And that's just the fun irony of life. I don't have many jokes prepared here, sir.
That's weird, because that's a huge part of what you do.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought I was here because of my good looks and my charm and my cooking skills.
You showing up here without jokes is like if I showed up without the cameras.
I'm not a joke machine.
Bullshit.
How am I supposed to keep having more material? Let's start stealing some from Cat Williams. Do you want me to talk about Jeffrey Epstein?
Again?
Guys, I'm in dire need of help and companionship. This type of abuse wouldn't happen if there was a woman here protecting me. The good news is we're going to have a lot of extra sausage left over, which means
we can eat it.
we can eat it. Yeah, I can always count on you to be on the same page with me there, bud.
Are we going to eat the sausage?
We shall. I don't know why you sounded like fucking Minnie Mouse right there. Get a nice layer here. We only want to go about 2 layers high. Now we're going to put a little cheese in between. What we're going to do is a little grated Parm, a little Neapolitan snow. We got some nice cheddar Colby here, or Colby, whatever this is. We're going to have a nice layer. You got the green, you got the yellow, you got the white. And this is a nice, beautiful layer. We're only going to go 1 more layer up here. Again, we want to keep it about halfway high. We don't want to make a mess for ourselves when we're pulling this out of the oven. Just going to go right back into it. Roll in your balls, stuffing them with sausage. Wow, look how fucking wonderful these look. Let's do a couple more here. Maybe 3 or 4 more. And I think we should be good to kind of go in the oven. We got about halfway up here. Nice and nice. I don't want to waste any of this garlic. Ooh, it's warm. That is ostentatious.
Austin Powers?
Groovy, baby. Yeah, that's perfect, I think. We're going to go right in here. We have a little bit of cheese. We got our weed butter in here. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're about halfway full. Don't want to go any higher than that. 2 sticks of butter, 1 stick of weed butter, That wheat butter was 400 milligrams. So each one of these little bites are going to be right around 25 milligrams or so, which is perfect for me. We got some leftover sausage. Let's go on top with that. Before we put the cheese is going to be like our little culinary glue. That's what we want in there. Nice. Now we want the rest of our Colby. Is it Colby? We're gonna get a nice little crust from this fucking Parmesan. Oven is at 350. We wanna get it in there for at least 45 minutes. You can go up to 52. You want it nice, sizzling, golden brown. We'll see you when they're done. So we put a lot of spray on the bundt tin. We also added the rendered fat from the sausage there too to make it easy to slide out. But there's a lot of cheese, so when you're flipping over your bundt tin, and if it's a little bit hard to get out, what you want to do is run a flat rubber spatula along the side, a little bit in the middle, and it'll pop right out nice and easy. Don't do it when it's too hot. If you cannot handle the bundt tin with your hands, it's not ready to come out. But with the amount of cheese we've put everywhere, it's like I said, it's going to add like a little bit of a culinary adhesive. So it's going to keep this all together. Look at this beautiful shape.
There's a lot of cheese in there.
Nice and bouncy. And now we are going to enjoy this delicious Italian monkey bread with grandma's sauce. And I'm going to have my beautiful, wonderful assistant director of photography. All right, this should just...
Wow, what do we do here? What's the move? Look at this.
Should be...
I could cry at this thing.
So...
I feel like the texture.
Is Ave Maria playing?
Do we just pull?
We should pull right out, baby.
Just give her a chunk?
Oh my God, dude.
I'm afraid. Oh. Do I just... Are we going to take it?
Like nice outside, caramelized. Oh, jeez. We've got about 30 milligrams when you get it out like this, you know? There's about 400 milligrams in this whole thing. So if you're splitting it between 10 people, this is a great appetizer. Everyone's going to have about 40 milligrams each. You sound like the fucking wild dog that's in the woods.
Just take a bite of this thing and you'll understand. See what I mean? You grunting son of a bitch.
Oh, man. Look at the sausage in there.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh. We're not getting on the scale today. That's for sure.
There's nothing to do with
This
that.
is self-love.
Wow.
Break all the scales in your house.
This is like, there's so much flavor. Sausage in there is just really, wow.
Look at that cheese.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Come here. This doesn't taste healthy, but
My God.
I do love it. I don't want to leave.
Guys, this is just grand biscuits, some butter,
Oh my God.
parsley, garlic,
The crunch of the cheese.
cheese, a little bit of sausage. This is so easy. Listen, if you're like me, you're Italian, you got a lot of people to feed,
Oh my God.
whether that be friends or family, take it easy, muchacho.
I
You're
can't
gonna need a
stop.
nap.
I'm just, how much drugs did you put in this?
This is something, these are flavors that all of your family have had before, all together, but they never had it in this way. 10 minutes, 15 minutes of prep time, and then you're in the oven and it's out. And my God, this isn't even a labor of love. This is just love with almost no labor.
I do love the thing.
Oh my, oh. Guys, if you want to make infused sauce the way we make it, the way my grandmother and mother make it, oh, that's so good. We have videos for that. Man, you know, follow along. We love having you here with us. Make these recipes. These are so good. We've taken the time to figure out how to do it, how to make life really easy for you, and how to make it even more delicious than it's ever been. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. We want to put drugs and foods for you for a long time.
Eat the drugs. Eat our drugs.
We need a little bit of your help, but we'll do most of the heavy lifting. We'll see you next week. Oh, that's so good.
Wow. I can't even believe how good it is, honestly. I just need some more.
Dad? Dad?